Uh, shall we have a chat to Swanky? Or not? He's
No.
gone back into the thing. Right, the stream's up now. Let's go.
Let me make sure everything's working before we start getting 1,000 can't hear RJs and all this other stuff. Yeah, well, I can definitely see your mic coming through on the game, so
Yeah, okay.
I think we're good.
We are good.
My goodness.
Right, qualifying for Qatar Grand Prix. This is what round is this? I can't
8.
even remember. Round 8, there you go. Out of 11 rounds, I believe we have this season. So, this is the 4th race till the last one. It's going to be a fun race. Championship leaders here. We've got a full lobby. It's looking like be a tasty race today in Qatar. Asher's the first one out on track, getting ready to do their first lap. On the outlap they are, warming the tyres, as one does on an outlap. Try not to get too much wear on those tyres though, because you want them to survive a good lap. But you want them nice and tasty and hot, you know. Good 70 degrees Celsius, you know, around that temperature range. Even 80 if you like, or even 90. 90 is pretty good as well. But you don't want them to overheat as well. But Ash is going to start their lap here. Come around the final corner, start their lap. Let's see how they do on board.
Gonna be popping in and out here and there. As RJ said, Ash is starting his first qualifying lap. Last race in Spa, he finished 3rd and qualified 2nd, so he'll be looking to repeat that today, maybe even do a little better, and hopefully avoid some of the invalidations he had dealt with last week as well.
Ash's pace was very strong last weekend at Spa, fighting for the win. Unfortunately, exceeded a bit too much of track limits and got a 3-second time penalty, which promoted Nivek up into P2. Brian was already ahead, so that wouldn't have mattered anyway.
I don't remember.
It's been a clean lap from Ash so far. Go through these windy corners. A bit of a moment on the exit there. Lost a bit of time riding these curbs through this section. This next part is a bit of a tricky section on track limits. Let's see if they can keep it good. They go full throttle through there as well. Amazing stuff. As they go through the last corner, hitting the apex nicely onto the exit. As wide as possible as you can go before track limits, and they do a 1:21.5. Decent first lap for Ash. Next across the line is Gabriel, who's just gone just a bit slower. Winters next across the line, P3, over a second slower. Nivek's done their lap on the mediums as usual. Brodo's up into 3rd, 6/10 off provisional pole. And as you can see, everyone's putting in their time now. The Ferrari's looking good here, P4 and P7 at the moment. Kicks are doing well as well. For their first runs, but we've still got 8 more drivers to do a lap. I think some might be because of invalidations on their first lap. But notably, this man, Brian, in the other McLarens, on their lap going through the last corner right now. Across the line, they go P4. Brian puts himself into P4 with a 1:23.1. Still 6/10 off Ash. Bit worrying there, but it is the first lap.
Did Joe Clark invalidate last lap?
Yes, Joe Clark did indeed invalidate their lap. They are on a cooldown lap right now, I believe, and will maybe go for a lap next time round. Devil is still in the pits, not quite going out to the grid just yet to do their first qualifying lap.
Bilbo hasn't validated.
Yep. Swanker's crossing the line now. Goes P15, not a great lap from him.
Brad and Max are actually much closer now than they used to be. Very interesting.
But you know, it's just first lap, so might have had a few mistakes in there for some people.
Is anyone on the lap right now? It doesn't look like it.
I do not know.
Darkman might be. He's up by 2/10. He's done 2 laps on the softs though.
Swankia is also on their lap, going a bit faster than last time. Just at the end of sector 2 now, he is. Swankia is 3/10 up. Not that great 3/10. They need a lot more than that.
Swanky 3/10 up, while Darkman has just set a purple sector 2.
Wowzers.
Around the final corner now. A 1:23.0 for Darkman. P13, not bad. Swanky with a
1:23.6. Yeah. MTS guys is on a lap as well now, using a battery. Coming out of sector 2. They are 10 seconds up on their previous time, which is quite good. But not good enough at this current moment. They're looking at a 1:28 if they're only 10 seconds, but surely they should make up some more time through here.
Wouldn't they be looking at a 1:23? If it's 10 seconds?
Oh yeah, yeah, I was looking at the wrong time. Ignore me.
I was like, what?
1:22.5. I was looking at Joe Clark's 1:38.
Oh. Dr. Bond up on his time will jump into P9 with a 1:22.3. Beaksy is on a lap, but he's out of fuel.
AMS Devil still in the pits, still not choosing to do a lap yet. Brodo is just starting their lap.
Probably waiting until the track is clear. Let's see what Brodo can do here.
Looked clean so far, hitting the apexes nicely.
Using as much as the track as possible.
In those tyres all up on the curbs. Quite close there to end validation, but keeps it out.
I'm very surprised he didn't invalidate actually.
He's 2/10 up, just about going into the second sector. Looks clean through there as well. Just slightly missed that apex, but it's still good.
This has been a great lap so far.
He's 6/10 up, what he needs to challenge for pole position.
Can he finish the lap? That was the question. I don't want to see him have. Actually, I'm never going to say anything because I'm tired of jinxing him. Let's just see what he can do though on the final corner.
Yep, slightly misses the apex on the last corner. But let's see what they can do.
Oh,
P3.
Wow. Just
they must have really lost out in that final sector.
Devil still has
Top
yet to
three
see a
are
lap.
quite close.
It's over in P7 on a lap currently. But he has like no ERS to work with.
Yep, that's not ideal for them. And he's using it through these corners. What the hell? I've never seen that before.
I'm not sure what he's cooking.
That's different. That's different. You know, if it works, so.
Yeah, Ferrari strategies, you know. Oh, he's at a fuel
He's not
now,
going to have
though.
much battery. Yeah, and he's down on his time, unfortunately, by 0.001.
Yeah, I think this is just an in lap. Let's see who else is on the lap right now. Stack is currently on a lap right now.
Dwint has aborted their lap.
Both Aston Martins here today. Main drivers, I should add.
Yep, they need to do well because the McLarens have been making a lead on them, especially last race with the 1-3.
Yeah, they have been slacking for quite a bit now, the Aston Martins. I don't know where they've been. Availability being a big issue for this team. The speed has not been. His stack has gone purple in Sector 1 and green in Sector 2. A big improvement potentially coming at the end of this lap, should he nail the last corner. He's out of fuel too, though. I think we may be seeing a contender for pole.
Perhaps, but he's got no ERS on this straight, but he still manages to do it.
Just
less than
barely.
a tenth in it.
Ash is on another lap too, though. And so is Gabriel. Let's stick with Gabriel this time around. Gabriel going pole.
McLaren have a lead of 13 points to Aston Martin. That is the difference. And AMS Devil is 3 points ahead of Brian in the Drivers' Championship at this current moment.
And yeah, he's
Devil still not setting a lap.
While everyone else is going purple. Ash again setting a purple Sector 2.
Ash on the first lap's the strongest. Let's see what they can do here on their second lap. Through the last corner, it's looking clean. Looking clean using that battery to the end. And he goes for it by 2/10. That is a very strong lap from Ash there.
Brodo just improved his lap time slightly. Brian is on another lap. Let's see what Brian can do after watching.
Dr. Bod is on the wheel for the first time today. I think he's had 3 hours of practice or something along the lines. And he's in P10, so that good knowledge from how to drive is still there. But not quite up to speed yet.
Interesting, I didn't know that. Very curious what Brian's going to do after watching his teammate take pole, though. He knows he needs a big lap. He's surrounded by his rivals, except for Devil, who still has yet to even attempt a lap.
Come out the pits.
Yeah.
Well, he's still got time. He's still got time. To the line, Brian goes. And he improves slightly, but not enough.
It's not enough.
Unfortunately for him. You might want to get closer to the mic, because it sounds a bit different now.
Yeah, it's because I moved it, sorry. I was trying to take care of something while doing it. It's just...
Yeah, so I just wanted to let you know.
I was attempting to eat again. I think I'm just going to give up. Wait till the race is over. Minor improvement from Joe Leclerc.
Joe Leclerc, I can't believe he changed his name to that. After getting that win in Monza, he hasn't raced, so let's see what he can do today. Maybe another win on the cards, but at this moment 13th, not looking good enough for it.
Devil with 3 minutes left is still sitting in the pits.
Still got time. I'd get worried when it's about 150 and he's still not out.
Maybe that's part of his strategy. Maybe he's going for like a last to first type thing.
That is a possibility, but maybe he likes to challenge. Maybe he wants to challenge this race more than the others.
That'd be a strange but unnecessary challenge to put on yourself, especially starting in the back of the grid in this league.
I know, but like, if you have an ego as big as AMS Devils, why wouldn't you go for it?
That is very true. Okay, well, the only person on the lap is Magster, so I guess let's just see what she can do.
I know one thing, and that one thing is that AMS Devil is very confident.
Very.
But his teammate is saying Dovesai, which means where are you in general. So that might be a worry.
Red Bull is another team that really needs some points today. They're completely out of contention for even top 3 at this point, but
that Dot Main got the sprint win in Bahrain. Got another sprint coming up, I think. Is it next race? I believe it might be next race. Is a sprint race at Silverstone. Maybe he can replicate that there, or maybe he can improve that on that P15 today.
Doc Main has had a phenomenal season, by the way. He is sitting in P4 behind Brodo currently. He's 11 points behind him. Well, time is up. Devil has no chance of getting around. I think he's just opted to not set a lap.
Yep.
That or he's not here.
Or they're not here.
That was very strange.
And they'll be in AI for the race, which is probably not good. But they are out of time. That is it for AMS Devil. Unfortunate for him, or maybe fortunate for him because he's in last first. But who knows? Who knows at this moment in time?
However, Nevek has just started their lap, and everyone is either on a lap or on a out lap. And actually, as I look at the standings, Red Bull isn't out of contention for a top 3, even a top 5 potentially. Magster definitely needs to put in some work and get some points for the team, but other than that, they'll be just fine. Magster has 5 points on the season. She desperately needs to get some more if Red Bull wants to have a chance of getting a top 5, let alone a top 3.
It's close between Haas and VCarb as well.
Yeah.
It's very close in these Constructors' Championships.
And these
all the points matter.
The 2 VCarps are right behind each other also.
Brodo just 2 positions ahead. But Nivek is coming around the last 3 corners now. Someone's getting out for the way for them. That was a Red Bull. Of that Dot Main though. To the line, Nivek goes.
It's not enough for Poe.
And he doesn't improve.
See, we'll go to stack now.
That Dot Main is finished. They do not improve their P15.
Everyone is on a lap, so it's going to be hard to keep up with everybody. But right now, I'm focusing on Stack. He might be behind Ash. No, he's not. Ash is behind
Reese finishes
Stack.
P13.
Beaksy
Brian
P8.
will be the next one to cross the line, but he's gone wide off the final corner and doesn't improve.
What was
Gabriel goes fastest.
What was that Stack just did? That was weird.
Oh, Ash invalidates.
Dr. Bot has too. We're gonna need to review that. That was really weird. What Stack just did. He like just parked it in the middle of the racing line. In the world. I'm gonna
Brodo
is
is
that now.
up into P3. Dr. Bod has invalidated. Dwin is not going faster. MTS Guys is not going faster, so I think this is your final qualifying order. And MTS Guys has a puncture, it would seem, on their rear left tyre. What an interesting way to end the qualifying.
I think he may have just run out of fuel after reviewing it.
Yeah.
It just looked weird.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna go quickly get a drink before the race starts, so I'll be back.
Alright. Congratulations to Gabriel for taking pole by a pretty small margin. All right. And remember this too. Are we going to talk about that one guy sitting in the V-carb thing and he's just like staring at the camera? Nope, we don't got time for that. Because what we do have is 5 red lights. And away we go. Gabriel's going to lead us off the grid. Ash is going to follow behind him. I can't even see anything because the camera took forever to pan. But here we go. Diving into turn 1. Is anyone going to die? I don't think so. It looks like everyone has survived thus far.
I'm just in time, but a Ferrari. I saw a Ferrari backwards. It's Reese.
Gabriel has lost 2 positions. Nivek has overtaken him along with Ash. You are correct. Reese has lost some positions in the spin. I didn't see if he was in a collision with anyone or if he just lost it. But other than that, everyone's like, oh, Gabriel's going to lose another position to Stack. I don't know what just happened there. And there goes a V-Carp. The V-Carp has just gone off the track. Is that a V-Carp or is that an Alpine? That's an Alpine.
There was a V-Carp off. Dr. Bod. But Ash leads away. Good start for the McLarens. But AMS Devils all the way in 10th already.
Yeah, I don't know what's... You know what? I think there was a slowdown in the back of the pack that had something to do with it. That's what it looked like. Oh, look at the Alpines.
It definitely seems that MS Devils doing a lot the first challenge.
Yeah. That or he's hacking, which I would believe. The V-Carp's going off the racing line. BT was side by side with guys for a decent amount of that lap. And Devil's just going to go ahead and dive up the inside of BT and get this position done easy.
Yep. We've got a lot of medium tyre runners except for 3 hards, which are Gabriel, Brodo, and Sarangos. Both V-Carbs and 1 Haas.
Surprised Brodo and Sarangos went on the same strategy considering the beef between each other, but I guess that's just chance.
Well, Brodo likes to go hard for the first stint.
Yeah, Brodo does what Dragon used to do, if you remember him, like on F123.
Yep. But at least he doesn't do the intermediate tyre. qualifying.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Katie does that too. When,
We don't have
whoa, look at
Inter's
that
pole
dive!
here.
Holy smokes, guys just went for like a last-second dive. I barely caught it, and Devil's gonna get another position off Dwight. Potentially might have a move on guys sooner or later too. It all depends on how he wants to play it out. I think he's playing it safe for now. It wouldn't be smart to overtake in those corners, but I wouldn't be surprised if I saw him go for something in the near future, unless he loses the car again like he just did. He's lucky
The main overtaken spot is on the straight at the end of it. It's turn 1.
Oh yeah, he's playing it pretty safe. He's using overtake, but I don't think he's actually trying to go for an overtake. Yes, he is.
He is.
He's gonna send it up the inside.
Up the inside.
Oh, but he's gonna get hit with the switchback. Guys is gonna hold it on the inside.
He gets hit with a switchback.
Oh, but then Devil's gonna go for a double move. He's gonna bump guys wide, and he's gonna get the position done. I don't know if that was an entirely clean overtake, but
that was not that clean of an overtake, but that's how it's done.
That was a lovely
from
switchback
MS Devil. Guys had a very lovely switchback. I must agree with that. There's a bit of a gap formed now. Brodo's dropped back just out of DRS range of Gabriel. And Devil's just got ahead of Brian as well now, his championship rival.
Dr. Bot has also spun around in the back of the grid.
Yep, I see the yellow flags. First time on a wheel. They had a good qualifying, so it seemed like they were alright.
Both the Aston Martins and the McLarens looking really good right now. Of all the teams in the league that need points, they need it the most.
And Devil's going for a move on Broda into the last corner. But he's going to lose DRS maybe. No, he's not, because he reached the line first. The detection point's quite earlier. So Brodo's a sitting duck here as Brian goes past with ease.
Brodo with the late defend on Guys. Guys is going to try to go around the outside. It's not going to work. He's going to extend it to the inside. No, he's not. He's going to back off, hold it steady, and keep.
Brian's gone wide ahead. Brian's struggling. Aston Martins are in a better position now than the McLarens. Got a massive train.
I wonder how the hards are going to affect the outcome of this race.
There's a train all the way to P14. Is this esports or something?
That's what it's looking like right now. I kind of like it though. Bless you.
Bless me.
Did you say bless me?
Yeah.
I've never heard someone say bless me before. Actually, that's probably not true. Anyway, not a whole lot of battling happening right now.
No, but there might be at the end of the straight. Beaksy's looking quite close to the rear end of Dwint, but Dwint's using overtake ERS and has gotten away. And is looking for a move on MCS Guys into turn 1 maybe. He dives, he tries to dive it, but doesn't do it. But MTS Guys goes a bit deep and is going to squeeze on the exit. And Dwint gets tagged by Beaksy. Dwint is round. And it's let Joe Clark go through.
Oh no! Dwint bumped into Beaksy and gave Beaksy some damage.
And Dwint has damage as well. Beaksy and Dwint both have damage now. Unfortunately.
Oh my. And Brad might not be happy about that little incident with Silver just now. I don't think that was Silver's fault. I think Docmain may have broke. Either Docmain broke way too late or too early, or Silver broke too late and hit the back of Docmain. But either way, Brad rammed into the back of Silver.
There's some gaps forming now between P5 and P6 and some more.
Aston Martins are both one right after the other now.
Yep.
I think Stack just let
Devil through.
That's exactly what that was. Some little team orders going on there. He made sure that he got the DRS and then let him through so they both get it. That is some incredible teamwork by the Aston Martins.
No, they would have. They both would have got a DRS anyway.
Oh, well, Silver's left.
Silver's left.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I don't think that was intentional though, because he hasn't DNF'd.
I've re-invited him. That's quite unfortunate.
Why does the game do that? I'm trying to get the camera angle from the track, and it's forcing me to look at the inside of the pod. I wish it didn't do that, but there we go. Yeah, a lot of trains, a lot of different trains happening right now. Like you said, some separation started to form. Brian and Brodo are behind each other right now, and obviously we've got Ash through Gabriel currently.
Just looking at track limits, we've got a few already. Some collision warnings as well.
A new one just came with Beaksy, as Devil is going up the inside of both Ash and Nivek. Nivek is going to go around the outside of Ash, and I think he's going to try to make him... No, he's not going to make a move on Devil just yet, but we haven't seen any Nivek versus Devil action, and I have no idea how their pace compares with one another.
Yes, but it's taken Devil 7 laps to get from last to first.
Yeah, that is ridiculous.
His pace is just phenomenal.
I'm still convinced that he's an esports driver pretending like he's not. It only makes sense.
No, he just knows the esports tactics with the full lock and things like that. But yeah, just a little slide there, track limits there.
And now Nivek is right on his tail, but how ridiculous this dude's pace. Oh, he's making another mistake. I feel like now he's just making mistakes to show off.
He's not getting track limits. I'm looking at race director and he's not getting them before going wide.
Well, I just saw 3 instances that should have been track limits. I don't know what's going on.
That's very odd.
Guys has just gotten a penalty. Oh, Silver's just retired.
Yeah.
Silver's retired. Ash is getting around. Whoa, what is happening? What is happening? That was a wee bit strange. Ash has just gotten around both Nivek and Devil. What's going on right now? They're like... They're squabbling, but it's just... The position swaps are just strange. Like, I was having a hard time following, because both the Aston Martins were trading spots. Then Devil went in front of Stack again, and then Nivek came through. And there was just, yeah, there was a lot of back-to-back action. Let's get Gabriel's point of view so you can see everybody battling as Stack is slowing down a lot in that corner. Goodness. Wonder if maybe he's trying to separate to get Gabriel to drop off, maybe? Just don't know why you would do that when he's on the hards. So I'm not sure what he's doing here.
Yeah, unfortunate for Silver.
Watching Devil drive faster, like just be naturally faster than the cars in front of him and have to slow down, is just so... It's just crazy to me that he's this fast. Devil overtake on Ash into turn 1, 3 wide. Nivek is looking like he's going to come on top for the time being, and he is. He's going to block off Devil just enough to hold on to that position. 20 more laps to go. Devil going up the inside of Nivek. Side by side, keeping it clean thus far. Maybe a little contact there. Can't really tell. But 3 wide behind him. What is going on back here? They're keeping it clean too for the most part.
Mm.
Uh-oh, another yellow flag. I think that's Dr. Bot again, unfortunately. Yeah, Dr. Bot's struggles continue as the race rages on. The DRS on that main straight is insanely powerful.
Yeah, it has been in this game. That's another off for AMS Devil.
And still no warnings?
Let me have a look. Still no warnings somehow.
Yeah, he has to know something we don't.
Yeah.
That's definitely weird. There have been too many times. I mean, if he had one warning, I would understand. To have zero was definitely a little bit strange.
Yeah. That's another off.
Oh, geez. Speaking of off, what is Guys doing? Guys is way off the track.
Still no warning. Still no warning for AMS Devil. It's very weird.
Red has left the session. And Guys has just gotten a 10-second penalty for track limits. Wait a minute. A 10-second time penalty for track limits? What in the world was he doing?
That's when you cut a corner and gain a place.
Oh. But he was like off the track in the sand though.
Weird. Oh, MS Devil and Nivek collision. Devil's round into the wall. Devil's now P7.
How has he not gotten damage from that?
No clue.
Well, it's just kind of interesting because now, well, I imagine he'll be able to bring down that gap, but ooh, Nivek needs to hold it together. Nivek losing control of that car. I think the mediums are probably starting to show some wear. I wouldn't be surprised this track eats up tires, or at least it did when I played.
It's weird because someone just had a warning for collision with Stack, and normally when that happens, it also says the other way round, but it hasn't happened. So it might be that you just can't see Devil's incident reports for some reason.
That would be weird, and that sounds like some kind of tampering.
It's really odd because we've seen him extend track limits multiple times now.
Yeah, some funny business might be going on for sure. However, Devil has pitted. I just can't think of any hacks that you would have that would allow you to not take penalties in this game, especially with anti-cheat.
Yeah.
I don't think he's cheating. I just think it's something weird.
Yeah, I think it might be buggy or something.
Yeah, like a glitch.
Brad's disconnected. He advised them. Losing a bunch of positions now.
The game has been having a lot of issues with disconnections recently. I really do think it's because the servers are transitioning over.
Yeah, I would think so too.
Stack is pitting also. Nobody else in the top 5 is pitting though. Ash making that overtake on Gabriel. So now we got a medium runner in first, a hard runner in second, and a hard runner in third.
Well, these hard runners will go longer than these mediums normally in a normal situation. But you never know, we might get like yesterday where people do 2 stops for no reason.
I hope not.
Maybe it's the stupidness has transferred over.
Yeah, man, I don't know. I hope not. Wasn't it 29 laps at Bahrain also? Oh, Beeksy's retired. Whoa, VSC.
Virtual safety car, this is good for some people. Probably not people on hard tyres though.
Yeah. Wonder what happened to him.
Virtual safety car. BC has left the session as well.
Yeah, BC's been having a rough go of things recently.
They had a collision with Dwint today, earlier in the race. That's put both of them quite low down now. Ash is pitting, Brodo's pitting, Gabriel stays out. Ryan's pitting, so it's going to be a double stack for the McLarens. Joe Clark is pitting. Double stack for the Williams as well, but there should be a big enough gap. Reese gets a drive-through penalty for speeding under VSC. His race is fucked. In the bin. Unfortunate for him. Brian's now 2 seconds in front of Devil now. Using that VSC for the safety car. For the tyre advantage.
However, Garrett...
2 championship rivals.
What about Gabriel and Sedangas, though? Both of them staying out in the 13-lap old hards. What do you think is going to be happening with them?
No clue, but we'll just have to wait and see.
I'm going to be honest, I completely forgot it was just a virtual, not a full. Guys,
MTS guys.
I don't know why I just said. I meant to say penalty.
Oh, actually, I can see a warning for AMS Devil for track limits now.
Must be pushing to catch up with Brian.
He has 1 track limit warning. As MTS guys gets another 3 seconds.
Yeah. Ooh,
Brodo up to P3. Red retires. Fuck. Probably not what they wanted. Devil sets first lap of the race.
But he's done it in the middle
Devil
of the track.
overtakes Brian. He has.
Wait, he's just made a move on guys.
Yep. Brodo is on the faster tyre at this moment, on the hard tyres for the rest of the race.
Alright. Devac needs to bring down that 3-second gap to Ash for a chance. Ooh, Brodo with a 1:23.7, second the fastest lap of the race. Gabriel has just pitted, and Sarangos has opted to stay out. But now he's getting overtaken by Brodo, which is like the last thing he wants.
2 rivals off track. Going at it.
Oh yeah, I know Brodo enjoyed that overtake very much. Probably
Yeah.
flipped the bird on him when he went by.
Angry Rick,
As he called
as
him.
Sarangos calls him.
Angry Rick is probably the funniest nickname in the entire show.
But I do like Joe Leclerc.
I do
That's
too.
great. It's genius. It's genius. Joe Clark's currently in the points positions in P10.
Ash is trying to get on Sarangos as well, who's on the 15 lap old tires.
Brian's been struggling today. Not good enough pace, it would seem.
I think he said he doesn't like this track, right?
No, I don't think so. And it looks like he's having a lot of understeer, as I've seen throughout this race. But he's right behind his championship rival in DRS range.
Sarangos is still not pitting, despite getting overtaken by both Ash and Birdo now. And Devek has just lost the position to Gabriel also.
Brodo is getting away, but his tyres will wear at the end. Sarangos still needs to pit, so who knows where he'll end up at.
Whoa,
Stack is 3 seconds.
And I definitely like to give way to Devil.
Oh, Devil's a bit too far behind at this current moment in time.
Once he brings that gap down. None of the top 4 are in DRS of one another. It's just Nevek. They're all starting to separate from each other.
That would seem like the case at this current moment in time.
Now, what's Nevek going to do with that added power? Does he go for this overtake or does he sit behind? He could go for a dive.
Gabriel is on the better tyres though at this moment in time.
Yeah, but he does it. He's going to go for it. Gabriel's going to hit with the switchback. How's it going to work in favor for Gabriel? He's going to be able to hold her on the outside.
And he does it. What a good move there from Gabriel.
I thought he
Reserve
wasn't.
driver for kick.
It's funny, I thought he wasn't because they were side by side for so long.
Sarangos might get in the way here of this beautiful battle. Will he let his teammate through? It looks like he will. Or they're going to go side by side.
He's going to mess up his teammate. Why?
Well, they're reserve drivers, so I guess they don't care for the team. Because they're in a different team nearly every race.
Oh no,
Dr. Bod has retired. Guys has retired. Did they have an accident there? Safety car, safety car. Red flag, red flag. First red flag in ages.
I don't even
Wowzers.
see a red flag. There it is. Wow.
Wow. We haven't had a red flag in ages.
Yeah, that
But
must
we're
have
having
been-
one at Qatar. Must have been a big accident between Dr. Bod and MTS guys.
I'm going to check the chat. I don't even know what could have happened.
Yes, Dr. Bod says, firstly, what the fuck?
Wow.
Understandable reaction. But this is going to spice up this race. People with penalties are going to have a struggle now. Because they've just been bunched up. And all of them should surely pick the same tyre. Yeah, Devil's gloating his P20 to P1 in 7 laps. But we're about to get started for this restart from the red flag.
Oh jeez, Maxter's just gotten a drive.
Now we've got a jump start. Their race is over.
Maxter's race is over. Brodo's gonna lead us off into turn 1. Aston Martins are gonna. Oh, good lord! I'm surprised. I don't know how they lived that. Up there goes a kick. The kick is gonna hold it together. I've seen like 3 different incidents happen in that one turn, and now Gabriel's gonna have a penalty.
Gabriel gets a warning.
Berto is still holding strong in the front of the grid with Ash behind him. I think the Aston Martins are trying to go for some very aggressive moves. It's just not working. Look at Devil pushing. Oh, Devil's got a penalty. Devil pushed Gabriel off the track, and he's still pushing him off the track.
And he's just done it again. He's just done it again. And he's now fully off track.
I don't know what this guy is doing. He's got incredible pace. He's got very interesting wheel-to-wheel action.
Mm-hmm.
But thankfully, no one else has died this race. Only got 9 laps left.
Yep. Brian just needs to stay within 3 seconds of AMS Devil to get in front of him and gain some points in this championship.
We've got a massive train all the way to the back. A 14th Maxter has unfortunately fallen off and dropped the rest of the grid, but I don't know that really mattered with that drive-through.
Everyone is on new mediums except RBR Maxter, who's on 10 laps old mediums for some reason. Why did you not change tyres under the safety car? I mean the red flag.
Oh my goodness. Maybe she knew what was coming. This Devil is blocking off Nevek. Nevek trying to go on the outside. Is not going to get it to work. But Devil's going to make a mistake, and Nevek is going to be able to go around the outside. He's going to go right back for it. How did he gain that much time in that one corner?
No clue, but crazy stuff happening here. Everyone quite close together. As Gabriel sends it down the inside.
Nevek getting
off Nevek.
Another easy defense. That was very weird. I don't know. We might have to do some investigating after this race.
Yep. If the reports are going to be quite hefty tomorrow, I assume, from today's race.
We've got 7 more laps to get through.
If there was ever going to be a red flag, I never thought it was going to be here with the walls so far away.
Yeah, no. I feel like the racing in this track, the only time we have incidents in this track is in turn 1. So I don't know where Dr. Bod and guys had their incident, but I'm excited to see that clip.
DRS is enabled. And Devil's going for a move on Sarangos. Sarangos with amazing strategy here.
Yeah, he is having none of it.
Going on hards for very long and doing 0 stops in the pit lane. He gets a free pit stop onto this red flag, so this has worked out perfectly for him as Devil's going for the inside and just goes into him. Way too late there. That was a bad move from Devil right there.
Yeah, I was just pushing him off. He pushed me off the track. I think you have to leave a space. As Sarangos goes for another move and gives him the same thing. Have some of that.
Have some of that.
Now Devil trying to hold it at the inside of Gabriel. He is going to go for the dive and make it stick. It's like watching someone drive with the AI drivers in career mode, but it's live spectating it.
This is a bit of Thomas Ronhart behaviour, if I say so myself.
No,
late dive bombs.
If only I watched F1 Esports, I would understand that reference.
You should. It's great. F1 Esports is quite good.
Devil going up the inside. He's gonna hold it.
This time clean. Brodo and Ash swapping positions constantly. Still a 3-second time penalty now.
Yeah, Max is also 30 seconds away from the rest of the grid. I think she may have served her drive-through. Nevek trying to go up the inside of Stack. Hasn't worked just yet. They're still side by side, and I think Stack might hold on.
Bilbo's retired from this race.
Why? It didn't look like he had any damage or anything. Or
I do not know why. Who knows at this moment in time? But anyway, there's some gaps forming again now.
Yeah, the trains have started this. Well, there's still actually more trains than there were at the beginning of the lap. Because Ash is getting ready to make another overtake on Brodo.
Devil sets fastest lap of the race so far. It's mainly a battle between Ash and Brodo. If both of them stay out of the track limits. I mean, stay in the track limits.
Yeah, because even Devil behind has a penalty. Dev, Gabe, and Stack all have penalties. And Sarangos has one too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think the tires are really important at this point of the race. I'm going to keep the penalties on screen. Didn't realize Sarangos is a 6-second time penalty though, so that'll hurt.
Mm-hmm. And Brian's too far behind to be within that 3 seconds of AMS Devil, so this is working out for Devil in that regard in the championship.
Very fortunate this race for sure.
But we've not got many laps to the left to go.
We're going to see another overtake on the main straight. Berto has gone around Ash. In the back of the grid, Gabriel, Stack.
Sarangos getting 3 seconds once more.
Oh, it was Sarangos, sorry. No Sarangos and Nevek side by side. Oh,
Nevek gets their first penalty.
There's a little bit of bumping between these two. I'm not sure what's going on. Very tame right now. Alright, RJ, so who do you think is going to win?
Well, it's between Brodo and Ash at this moment, in my opinion. But it looks like Devil's looking to get into this, maybe interfering with the battle. So I'd say whoever AMS Devil interferes with least.
Right now, Brodo making an overtake. Or Ash is making an overtake on Brodo. With Dev following suit. Sarangos in the position over Brian.
Battle for the win. 3-4 laps left.
Battle is very important for the championship also.
Well, constructors wise, yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I should have clarified that.
At this current moment, it looks like McLaren are going to extend their lead.
Yeah, Brian might gain some more positions actually. If he can get around Sarangos.
But MS Devil's making a move for the lead, but Brodo gets in there and Brodo spun round. Brodo spun round.
I think he may have gotten
in a collision there.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think he may have gotten a small touch from Devil. heading into that second
No,
turn.
it looked like Brodo had a clip of Ash's rear right wheel, and that's what sent him spinning round. As we've got yellow flags for an
whoa!
Alpine or Dwint.
Dwint is way off the track. There's no way it gave him the track limits for that. That is the most bogus track limits I think I've ever seen.
And looks like Ash has got this maybe in the bag if it stays like this.
I don't think I've ever seen a penalty given out for something that dumb.
Dwint gets another 10 seconds.
Oh boy, Dwint looking at 23 seconds now.
There's a battle for 10th place as well now, as Reese is right behind Joe Leclerc. It's gone the second to last lap of this race.
Alright, second to last lap. Just peeping it on Reese. Reese and Joe Clark. Not a whole lot happening there.
Mm-hmm.
Sit back to the front of the grid and see what Devil and Bolo are doing. Ash, I mean. Just wondered what kind of cocky words Devil's gonna have at the end of this race. Just why not finishing first.
Mm-hmm.
I brought back. Hold on. Okay, I apologize. This Devil and Ash going side by side in the final corner to start the final lap.
Mm-hmm.
And so far, this is looking like Ash's race to win.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh, Gabriel makes an overtake on Avery Reese.
See what Reese can do on Joe Clark as well. Into the first corner. Reese gets by into the 10th position. Into the points positions.
Yeah, Reese needs to hang on if he wants to get points for the team. The team needs the point.
But back at the front, it's MS Devil leading. He's making a bit of a gap now as well on this last lap of the race.
It's not going to be enough though. He somehow has to find 2 seconds.
He might be trying to get the gap to Brodo. And Brodo is on the edge. He's on 2.8 at the moment to MS Devil. It needs to stay like that. And Gabriel's slowing him down. Gabriel's just lifted throughout that corner and just slowed him down.
Well, Devil's going to be your winner on track, but Ash is going to win the race. Brodo is going to get 3rd. Gabriel's going to be in 4th. Stack is in 6th for the time being. Brian is up in a 5th.
Well,
Nivek is 7th. Docmain is 8th. Then we got Serengos. Or not. We've got Docmain, Reese, then Joe Leclerc, then Serengos. Then... It's okay, Stack did something weird because he's in 12th. And Stack in Maxter, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, I think Maxter is just enough. I was going to say in the position that she would get the overtake, but no, she's not. Not after that, anyway.
What a race, what a race. Ash is the winner of this race.
Yes, congratulations.
Good results for the McLaren team as they extend that Constructor Championship.
And it's lovely seeing the Kicksauber team sitting on the car with the driver still in it. Love to see that. Must be what they do instead of working on the car. Must be the water.
Yes, I'm sure I'm going to have a busy time with the reports.
That was a 50-minute race, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, goodness. Alright, let's do the interviews real quick. Why do I have 9 pings? Alright, Nivek is in the waiting room. Alright, cool. Now they can see my Discord screen. Yep, Nivek is in there. Want me to bring him in? Alright. Crap. Hello, Nivek.
Stage ready.
Mm-hmm. Empty. Why? I think it's safe to say Nivek is very excited for this track. Did you have any? Oh my goodness, this is going to be a rough ending of the season for you Real quick, well, did you have any incidents with Devil? It seemed like there may have been a little contact with you two with getting pushed wide and that sort of thing. Did you have any comments on that? Hmm. Deep. Don't forget to make a report. Yeah, do not forget to make your reports, please. Yeah. Good luck to you, man. Yeah, I like him. He's cool. Yeah, let's do it. Oh my gosh, I'm editing his rolls. Hey, Ashley. Can't hear anything on stream. Wow, so that interview was entirely pointless. Is this
Yeah.
on now?
Let
Oh
me
my
see.
gosh, dude.
Has it been the whole race?
I could only hear
No,
Indigo.
you can
I couldn't
hear
hear
you
anyone
can
else.
hear the race.
No, it's
you can
be-
hear in the
Yeah,
race.
yeah.
You
In
can
the race,
definitely
it was
hear the
fine.
race. It's because I switched
Oh,
scenes and didn't click the Discord thing, dude.
oh.
Dude, I'm
Yeah.
so tempted to just end the stream now and just call it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna do that,
Poor,
but oh my gosh,
Cornerback. Cornerback.
that was a great interview too.
Yeah, that was a good
Well, I hope
interview.
you guys enjoyed me talking to myself. That's what I sound like 24/7. Anyway, congratulations on your win, Ash.
Thanks, bro. Pretty lucky,
uh,
to be honest.
yeah, redemption for Spa with the
I think
track limits.
it's my first win since my first ever race, to be honest. I think I won that Monaco, and then this is my second win.
Did you not get another win after Monaco?
I don't think so.
Let me have a look. Yeah, no, you didn't. Wow. So this is your first win in ages.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah, I got lucky with the VSC.
Yeah.
And really, the red
Yeah,
flag
the VSC
too.
helped a lot of people.
Yeah, it was on my pit lap, and it come at the very last sector, so I was like, yes. Pre-pit stop, but fucking AMS still caught up somehow, but because me and Brodo were gonna try and work together, but he caught up, and then he got the 3-second penalty, luckily.
Yeah. AMS Devil on fresh tyres is quite scary.
Yeah. Even when he overtook me at the end, I could not. I was like, I'm gonna try and keep with him. And
Yeah.
got me by 1.5 seconds. What? How's he done
Yeah. AMS is quite a quick driver, using all the esports strategies from onboards that I've seen. But it's a good race, good result for the team as well, as you're extending the championship lead in the constructors. So you've got a real good chance of getting the constructors championship this season. Brian, your teammate, had a decent finish as well. above one of the other Aston Martins, I believe. So both drivers doing well and extending that championship lead.
Like I said in the last interview I did, me and Brian are guaranteed winning the Constructors Championship. I told you guys already. It's basically guaranteed.
I feel like it's been ages since we've done an interview with you.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the last one was Austria.
Yeah, got that.
Yeah, I think so.
Because I looked at my record before, and I think I've done 5 races, and I've DNF 2, and I've missed 2 as well. Like, but it's hard to extend the gap when I'm not coming, but hopefully I should finish the season off good.
Wow. Next track is Silverstone. Is that any good for you?
Yeah, I like Silverstone. It's okay. I've not practiced it before though.
I've got even more news for you. It's a sprint race.
Oh,
Woohoo! Yeah, F2 cars reverse championship.
I've not done a sprint this season.
Ooh,
yeah,
so you missed.
He did miss.
Yeah,
that
I missed the only one.
First. Well, first experience for you.
Guess I've got to start practicing the F2 cars.
Yeah.
And please don't die.
I feel like
janky.
I feel like there's not enough excitation for the sprint races.
Yeah. So
feels
Whenever
like-
I say we've got a sprint race next, they're like, oh, do we really?
Which is ironic considering how many votes it had for in the sign-up form.
I
I did
love a
not
good
vote for
sprint
it.
race.
I do too.
The F2, I can't even get used to the cars. They feel so heavy on controller.
Oh, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair
I heard they're
enough.
really good on wheel though.
Yeah, F2 cars are so much better than F1 handling on this game, in my opinion. In my humble opinion.
That's what I've seen other YouTubers say as well.
Well, thank you for your time, Ash. Good result today. P1.
Thank you.
See you next week in
See you
Silverstone.
next week, man. In a bit.
Take care, man.
In a bit. Right. Want to get the teammate of Brian?
The teammate of Ryan?
Yeah, you know, Ash's teammate.
Oh, I thought you meant. I was like the teammate of Brian. We just talked to him. Okay. Hey, Brian.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Hi, Brian. Hello?
Are you there?
Brian. Oh, Brian's here. It was good result for the team, but like you didn't have as much pace as maybe you would have wanted. You are extending the Constructors' Championship, so can you tell us your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, an amazing job by Ash. But for myself, bottling the quali lap on the final corner, and yeah, in the race I just did not have the confidence on throttle for not the first time this season. So yeah, I need to just work on getting in the rhythm and having confidence on throttle, because some places I can easily go on the throttle way more, but I'm scared that I spin or something.
But still, good results for the championship in the Constructors, extending that just a bit further as the Aston Martins finished behind one McLaren each. So that's good. Next we have Silverstone. Any good race for you?
I don't know, since it's a sprint.
As soon as a sprint comes up, it's like depression.
But I don't enjoy the F2 cars that much. At least last time out in Bahrain I didn't. So I'm hoping for a better result. And
well, hopefully for next game we do reverse tracks for sprints instead, maybe. I think that's a potential thing we might look into.
We might do a mix.
could be.
Maybe we'll
those
see.
Those reverse tracks look quite interesting.
Imagine a reverse track F2 sprint. That's hypothetical. Don't worry, guys.
Brian's worst nightmare.
I mean, if it is based on the top 10, reverse top 10 in quali like F2, then I wouldn't mind it, but
Anyway, good result today for the team. Not quite so much in the Drivers' Championship, just losing a few points there. But hopefully you can do better in the races to come. 3 races left, I believe. We got Silverstone, Jeddah, and Abu Dhabi. So anything can happen, especially at Jeddah with the tightness of the track and the walls everywhere.
If I'm gonna be realistic, the Drivers' Championship is not really a possibility unless Amos Devil makes a big mistake. But
Yeah.
otherwise, I don't see it happening.
Mhm.
Which he's the better driver, so I mean he deserves it.
Well, thank you for your time, Brian. We'll see you next week at Silverstone.
Take care.
Adios.
All right, we've got the 2 Ferraris.
Shall we bring them both in again?
Why not?
Like we normally do. Like we normally do.
There's Silver.
There's Silver.
And
there's
there's
Reese.
Reese.
Oh, there we go.
Hello, hello.
Double Ferrari special.
Like we
Once
usually
again.
do.
What the hell?
Once again. Unfortunate for you, Silver, first of all, with the EA bugs. I think this is all because of EA and the servers moving to F125 and things like that. So, unfortunately, the servers are getting worse, and hopefully you can have 3 races that are peaceful for the next 3.
If it happens at Silverstone, I'm done with this season. I'll be honest.
Oh, just
If it
join us in
happens-
the. If that happens, just join us in the commentary box. At
I was
that
gonna say
rate.
I'll either just commentate with you guys or I'll just engineer for Reese.
I'll replace you. You can replace me. I'll replace you.
You're faster than me.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind that.
Oh,
It's like
Anyway.
it's like Reese and I did a swap right now. I'm getting all of his bad luck from early on in the season now.
yeah. But
And he's getting all
Reese,
my comeback drives.
Reese
I'm on the comebacks.
I thought you fucked your race, Reese, with that drive-through because you sped under VSC.
I
But-
wasn't even driving. I was in AI. I had to go get some more water, so I just put in AI, and I came back and I had a drive-through. Like,
Again.
come on.
That is
Surely I
the
can get
worst
something
bit of
like
luck.
5 seconds off of my time or something. I know there was a red flag, but then after the red flag, you know the real kicker. I was up to like 11th, and then it gave me blue flags.
What?
Blue flags.
You're not even
What?
lapped.
They're not even lapped. That's what I'm saying. This happened to me in a 2-player I did once, and I was in first place, and I just stuck it out and got a penalty and won the race still because I was that much quicker. But still, I probably should just stuck it out with the penalty and got the penalty removed because I dropped down so much. I probably could have just gained positions instead and got it removed.
Yeah, because you finished
Because
P8,
it just
which is
gave me
still
blue
points,
flags.
though.
Yeah, it is still points. I could probably gain some seconds, but I doubt much.
Oh wait, you got P8?
Yeah.
Yeah, he
I
got
got P8 because I overtook Joe, and we were. I think we were
But
close
I
enough
don't
to
know
win.
about the stack. Stack might get his position
Yeah, maybe. I don't mind too much. It's points is points at the end of the day. Also, off the start, you saw me backwards. I saw on the stream you saw me backwards.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes.
I was fine, and then someone spun me, and I don't know who or how.
I wonder if that
I
was
just-
Devin
You
That's
might
all.
be able to see in theatre mode.
Yeah, I'm trying, but sometimes it doesn't save my races,
Hmm.
Unfortunately,
so I don't know.
you can go in photo
find
mode
out.
and just see who hits you in the back. And there's your culprit.
Truth. Wait, that's not theatre. That's truth.
Anyway, some decent points for Ferrari, I guess.
I suppose.
Better than nothing.
I mean, Williams did score
if-
more than you. I'm not sure about Red Bull. How did Red Bull do? I can't remember.
Docmain,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
think Docmain. Yes, he did. Docmain finished
Max
a
didn't
position
score
above
anything.
Reese. Maxter got
Okay.
12th. So yeah,
Nothing.
Yeah. So you're still in the same position, basically.
yeah.
Yeah,
That's
we take it.
disappointing too, because I was with Docmain for the whole first bit of the race there, and I was going for a move as I disconnected. I was on the back of his car, and then I was going for the pass, and it disconnected.
Yeah. Unfortunate times.
I do
But
have one
that's just,
suggestion.
yeah, I heard.
Oh my
about
God.
Could we next
AI.
season turn up the AI up because it's brutal.
The thing is,
It's-
we've got some slow drivers, and if the AI is better than them, and they just go in
Turn
AI,
up
it's
to
a
like
bit.
60 or something. 60 should be like fair.
No, not even 60. Put it on 30. It's on 0 at the moment.
It is on 0.
Anything
Yeah,
anything is better than 0. Let's be real.
Yeah. 30.
Wait, I'm looking at my crash, bro. The guy who supposedly spawned me out didn't even hit me, but the hitboxes show the debris, and he just drove through me. I think it was bread.
He drove.
What the hell?
through you.
I just. No, he didn't drive through me. He drove into the back of me. But like, technically, this hitbox shows that I didn't like get hit, but the debris is there. But
Yeah.
I still spin, and I know that it wasn't because I hit anyone to the left or right of me, because I saw that I didn't hit them when I did.
Oh, AMS is missing Jeddah. Interesting.
Oh no! Oh, no.
Oh no,
What?
that's tough for us.
Damn! Ain't that a
What a
shame?
terrible shame.
Ain't that a shame?
That's such bad news, guys.
Reese, will you
It's
be
totally not a
here?
free position for us.
I imagine you two will be here for the Silverstone sprint next week, right?
Possibly.
Reverse championship sprint race. I know you love those, Reese.
Oh, that's great for
I
us.
mean-
That's amazing.
I did,
You did.
and then I had my wheel disconnect in the middle of the race.
Reese, I'm gonna need you to slide over that setup, man. Because
You want me to slide over the setup, the one that's in time trial, and I have you added.
I think you two are easily the funniest pair of teammates in the league right now.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, honestly, just keep the same going.
The chemistry is beautiful. Well,
Running back next season.
yeah. If only
we
for our
gotta do something better next season. We gotta
We gotta
just
do
been
something.
super unlucky
Jesus.
this season. We've gotten super unlucky this season. This isn't our true
Ah,
like
bro.
full pace.
It's gonna be so expensive to buy the new game.
Oh, I've already got it.
You've already got it.
You hear the way he
I've got it,
flexed?
yeah.
That flex. He said, "Oh, I already got it." Look at
yeah.
me.
Alright, I'm gonna get the EA Play demo. Get some practice in. See how it's like.
And
I'm still
Reese,
gonna
Reese, I'm
buy
getting
it,
practice
like-
in the day it comes out because I got the early access as well.
Oh,
Oh boy.
You got the iconic. Oh,
oh,
He thinks he's Lewis Hamilton.
oh.
I had to. Yeah, I had to. It has Lewis on the cover. I had to do that.
imagine if
yeah.
you were selling a new game.
Oh god. I hope the handling's the same. Oh,
No,
No,
I
it's
hope
not.
the handling. I hope it's like a balance
I hope
between
it's not
this and
like-
123.
That's
I
what
hope
I
I've
wouldn't
Yeah.
mind that, I guess. I like
I,
the
I
handling.
want it in the middle. Maybe more
We're just
towards
having a debate. This
23.
isn't
But
even an interview. This is just a conversation.
Yeah, this is just a
this is just a
podcast.
conversation.
This is just a podcast.
You know, what, it's all right. It's all right. We just
Look, we
it's
enjoy.
cool.
We love having you guys here. We're hoping you guys do great next week, and congratulations on a points finish.
Thank you. What a recovery.
Yep.
Two weeks in a row with the recovery drives, actually.
Yeah,
2 weeks in a row of being disconnected.
Silver. Silver, you got to finish the rest of the season just for Reese's sake. You can't leave him like that.
Yeah,
I
come
might.
on. You know you want
I
to.
might have
No,
to,
I know
yeah.
I wouldn't.
Yeah, but no,
As much
RJ,
as I
but RJ
love
off the
Silver.
spot.
RJ
off the spot.
Oh, so-
he will have the best connection.
Oh, so Reese is okay with Silver leaving.
I'm not okay with it. I like Silver, but if he's going to
You just
disconnect
said
every race.
please. You just said please swap. Don't act like you didn't just.
No,
say
I
it.
did not say please. I said if.
Ah,
I
here we
said
go.
it wouldn't be
Trouble in
bad
Ferrari.
Because
The
he will have the best connection, and if you disconnect, that's bad points. That's all I'm saying.
You know what, guys? Maybe I am the Carlos Sainz of this team.
Off to Williams
Oh
with you.
god. I'll join him. I'm actually Alex Albon. By the way,
You're Albon at Red Bull. I'm flipping signs at Ferrari.
And I'm Kivy at. No, I'm just kidding. All right, you guys.
Ricky, these are not new interns. Ricky, these are not new interns.
oh my god.
All right,
Alright,
we
guys.
might want to
Oh.
end this stream.
Yeah.
Yeah, we might want to end the stream. This is just a conversation. It's going weirdly.
All right. It was nice having you guys, though. We'll see you next week. All right.
Yeah.
Thank you, thank you. We'll see you next
See you
week,
next
possibly.
week.
All right. Bye.
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 Wowzers.
I wanted to kick one of them just for fun, but they left too fast. All right. I'm really tired. I think I'm just going to go to sleep.
Yep. Adios.
I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed.